Hello everybody, I'm Vivian Jennings, Application Engineer for AutoPIPE Vessel, and welcome again for another What's New edition, this time to talk about version 2024 Update 3, which comes with some game-changing features such as the report generation. There are some code updates such as ASCE 2022, the 10th edition of EJMA, and also the addition of Series B flanges for ASME B16.47. There are some extra surprises along the way, so just keep until the end. And with such a busy program, let's get started.
One of the key features of this release is the ASCE 2022 update for earthquake and wind loads. Let's review the changes and compare them to the last version. Let's start with earthquake. SMS and SM1 are no longer dependent on FA and FP as they used to. Now SMS and SM1 are directly retrieved from the ASCE website. When opening the ASCE hazard tool, you input the address and it will give you the coefficients that we are looking for, SMS and SM1. This is reflected in the dialog where FA and FP have been replaced by SMS and SM1. Another change is the addition of 3 new site classes between the existing ones, BC, CD, and DE. When you take the inside building option, the formula for FP has changed too. AP has been removed, and there are 4 new parameters, HF and its formula, R omega, for which we are taking 1.3. Then for the other 2, you can find them in the corresponding table. This change in the inside building equation is reflected in the dialog, where the amplification factor has been replaced by the ratio of the 2 new variables CAR and RP0. Now moving to the wind loads, coefficients in the formula of calculating KZ have changed. There is also one adjustment for international units concerning heights lesser than 4.6 meters and the addition of KZ for over 1,000 meters. Also, most values in the table of terrain exposures constants are new. That's why I didn't select some of them. Most of them are new. Then, the force of the wind is now penalized with an extra factor called KD, which is a directionality factor. Values come listed in a table, but in AutoPIPE Vessel, we are taking 0.95 for vessels. The International Building Code 2024 establishes to align with ASCE 2022, which has been done. So from now on, IBC 2024 is also available in AutoPIPE Vessel. Regarding the expansion joints calculation, the 10th edition of EJMA has been incorporated to AutoPIPE Vessel with minor changes. There is a new security factor, FC, in the calculation of the number of cycles under fatigue. This factor can now be input in the dialog. The second change is the addition of a geometric verification concerning the radius and thickness included by the code, and you can find them in the report. As for the flanges, now the Serie B of ASME B16.47 is now available. Now for big diameters, you can choose Serie B, whose flanges are lighter than those of Serie A. Now, let's talk about my favorite feature from this release, the report generation. Until now, results were only linked for the last model calculated. That is no longer the single option. Now we have 3. The default option, meaning the one you will find when you install the program, is to continue just as before. Your report is going to be named Design RTF and it's going to be saved in the working directory. You can find the working directory path in the preference properties. As a little reminder, that path should be located on a local folder, not remote. Second option, and a new one, you keep the last results for every model, and they are all saved in the working directory, just as in option 1. Report will take the model's name, then an ID for the cases when two models from different folders share a same name. But the important part is this. You can have the report and the link to the results for different models at the same time, not just the last one. The third option, and the one that I recommend using, is reports as saved beside your model, just as other deliverables such as the drawing or the bill of materials. It is just not advisable to use this option if your model is located in a remote disk. All in all, options 2 and 3 allow you to keep a link with the last results for all models. This is the main change. In addition, the report will be saved for each model, only overwritten by itself, not by other models. So, how can we change the report generation option? Well, go to the program, file, then preference, and the preference properties dialog open up. You go to the set default data tab, and here you have the new group called report, where you can choose from the three options that we discussed. For more information, just click on the help. Moving to the 2D drawing now, there are new views available following some Chinese clients' request. Two new details regarding the skirts have been added: the outlet hole at the skirt base and the welding detail for when there is a longitudinal weld in the head. As for the skirt junction, the weld is now completely drawn and all its dimensions appear. In previous versions, only the shell and the head were present. You can define all those new dimensions that are now shown in the skirt details by modifying the customizable file named devval, where the default values are stored. The second step is to modify your Vuex file to include those new views. Last step, you need to check the request for drawing details in the advanced options of the drawing generation. You can, of course, set it as default value in the preference properties to skip this step. Last but not least, I wanted also to highlight the fact that the training manual is currently available in the software. You can open it by going to the menu Help, you click on Tutorial, and there the tutorial that we all know about is still there. But you scroll down, going to the bottom of the index, and you can click on the training manual link. There you will open up the complete AutoPIPE Vessel manual. A recorded version of this training manual is available in our YouTube channel. Going back to our software, there's a new icon in the toolbar. You can click there to go directly to our YouTube channel. New webinars and explanations of new features are posted here on a monthly basis, so I recommend you to subscribe to our channel to be notified.
Well, there were quite a few changes in this new version. I really hope this video helped you understand them. If you need more information, don't hesitate to go to the program's README. This is the first time I do this for YouTube, so please give me a like if you like this kind of content so that I go on doing this. And as I mentioned in the last slide, please remember to subscribe. That way you will be notified next time there's a new edition. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time.
Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and share it with others. If you want to see more like it, please consider subscribing to this and Bentley's other channels. Thank you, and see you next time.